I want my Joker Joker TV.
Records.
Yeah, live.
All
Hey,
right.
welcome to Joker Joker TV.
All right, episode 112.
112.
We
Wow.
got 112 episodes now. Woohoo!
Woo!
Hey, I just noticed we're almost about to hit 700 subscribers too on the channel.
Wow. Yes, that
Yeah.
was way up there. So, yeah.
So
you know,
they're in the opening, yeah.
that was Andrew Steck, by the way.
Yeah.
Undulating Parade.
Undulating
Good way to
Parade.
get things started.
And you saw at the end there that was Arfis Records. He started Arfis Records just last year. So it's
Nice.
a new record label here in Athens, Georgia.
You
So,
see, people? That's what I'm talking about, right? You know, all those people that get those free checks. And, you know, I know there was a lot of people complaining, right? You know, these people are just getting
I
that
didn't
free
get
money.
any checks.
I didn't get either. I was part of the essential workers. Yeah, so we had to work for slave wages.
Yeah.
You know, risking our lives in our own hermetically sealed bunkers, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But what is so nice to see is when you see somebody that turned that into an award-winning, record label,
Yeah.
and that's on the Grove.
And that was a cool piece there. So I expect
exactly.
we're gonna be seeing a bunch of cool stuff coming out of
Right,
that,
and I
so.
hope to see more.
Yeah, definitely. We want to mention the background that we're seeing right now. Throughout the episode, we're going to have different backgrounds, and this is 3D art that's created by Vox Garbles,
Vox Garbles.
who are also we're gonna be showing a couple videos from Vox Garbles in the episode too. So,
What else we got coming up next, too? I mean, on the show. I know we always...
Yeah.
That wasn't in my notes.
Oh, you didn't have the Vox Garbles in your notes?
No, I had that part. I just didn't have the rest of it. The part that says...
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so let me read that part. So we have a couple. We're gonna be talking about a couple things on the show. We have 2 shows this weekend.
Two shows actually this weekend.
Yep, happening here at the studio, outside in the backyard.
Okay, yeah, well, you're gonna have to tell us, and how these are gonna happen simultaneously.
Well, it's gonna be one will be on Friday. That's tomorrow.
Okay, yeah.
And we got a show then. A lot of this we're gonna talk about later in the episode. But
okay,
and
yeah.
then on Sunday we have a birthday party for Chris Shue, who's in the chat right now.
Okay, yeah. So everybody should wish him an early birthday party.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy 50th.
50, dude. I thought you
Yeah.
said he was 29.
Yeah, well, he's turning 50 this year.
Wow.
So that's going to be on
29
Sunday.
plus shipping and handling.
And my band Rat Babies is going to be playing that show.
Oh my God, Rat
Yep.
Babies is actually going to be live.
Yeah, we've been practicing.
Oh, nice. So be prepared to jam out on that one.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Let's see, what else? So live in studio, we have Andy Del Petty.
Andy Del Petty.
From North Carolina.
All the way from North Carolina. Wait a minute. I thought I saw Alabama license plates.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to
Maybe they
inquire.
They grabbed a car in Alabama. And
Yeah,
was like,
exactly.
Let's get to Georgia.
Yeah.
But we'll be talking to them. I was talking to him before the show. He said he's been touring since March.
Nice.
Like that's how many months is that? March, April, May, June,
that like 6, right?
like almost 5-6 months now.
Yeah.
Like that's a long tour. So we're gonna have to ask him about that. Anyways, and then like I mentioned, Vox Garbles. We're gonna be playing a couple videos from them. And in every scene where we come back, we're gonna have a different one right here behind us, and it's all art that they created on computer-generated art. So really cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
now I was thinking about this, right? We had been talking about, Rona for a while, right?
Yeah.
And then we were talking about monkeypox.
Mm-hmm.
They got a new one now.
Yeah. Didn't you mention this last week? Did you?
I don't
mention
know.
that?
I don't know. I mentioned it. I told somebody. I forgot who it was.
Yeah.
But they actually have turkeypox.
Turkeypox now.
Yeah.
Man, we
So,
gotta be.
we gotta. In fact, I had a couple of people at work
Yeah.
came down with that this week.
Uh-oh. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
So they've been disappearing, and they're supposed to be self-quarantining. They thought it was Rona.
Yeah.
They got the test; it was negative. Turned out to be turkeypox. So
Turkeypox, huh? Okay.
hopefully they get well soon.
I haven't heard of turkeypox yet, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, hopefully we won't hear too much.
All right. Well, hopefully the turkeypox won't be about, and we can do our show this weekend.
Oh yeah,
And
exactly. Yeah.
On Sunday, we mentioned Chris Shue's birthday party, so we've got a video from Chris Shue to play next, and this is part of his Astro Artist series. This is episode 4. We played the other ones. We just hadn't played this one yet. So this I forget when he put this out. It was a couple months back maybe, but we just now got to it. So
Yeah.
but here's Chris Shue also does painting and drawing and craft kind of stuff too that he sells. So at the show this weekend, ooh, our sound just changed in our ears.
Yeah.
Felt
I'm
like we're-
actually hearing you.
Felt like
a
my
little bit.
ears just popped. So this weekend he's gonna have we're gonna be doing some live painting. We're going to have, I guess maybe even anybody at the event can be part of this. We're going to have, he's going to have different panels set up to just live paint during the event. There's going to be bands and everything. So let's give you a look at what Chris Shue, this is some of his filmmaking stuff. And this was a series. If you don't remember, we played it a couple months back. But look it up.
Yeah, just look it up for episode 3.
Yeah.
It'll go right to it.
Or on his YouTube
Instagram.
page. His YouTube page. We've got a link to that too. So you can follow and catch up to the other stuff. But here we go. Episode 4.
Crushed in a can, no time or distance. This is no place for a man, but I have enough air for resistance. And pain, and coffee, and coffee, and pain, and coffee.
At first I dreamed I was alone again. Walking along, I found a friend. He looked exactly like me, and I looked exactly like him. We started spinning around in a strange, strong wind. We embraced each other, and we continued to spin. We both became dizzy as the air grew thin, and then I vanished right along with him. I heard a loud rumble as the rescue tank rolled in. This is just my luck. I just can't win. This was my only chance for rescue and my way home again. I'll just have to walk away alone, back to the dreams where I've been. Why, when people want to fall asleep, do they resort to counting sheep? Ba 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 ba. Dream, dream, dream and sleep. Dream, dream, dream. Dream of sheep. Ba ba. Once again, the Astro artist awakens from a consuming dream. A dream that would make him question his sanity if he could fully remember it. Chris Shue, Astro artist, is extremely shocked to see these amazing 1960s vintage toys. These are nearly 200 years old. How could they possibly be here on this shuttle in pristine condition? Did Shutter, the shuttle maintenance robot, deliver them here while he was asleep? They seem so familiar, like he just saw them. friend Shutter was not always the stuttering mess he is today. In fact, he was once the top performer in his production line. And his shuttles arrived precisely on time.
Welcome to Shuttle Express. Attention, all shuttle maintenance robots. Prepare shuttles for launch sequence. Prepare to initiate thrusters.
Shutter, the shuttle maintenance robot, copies. Sequence activated. Launch initiated. Caution.
Please report. Please report your condition. Please report. Please report your condition.
I believe we have a problem.
There is an unknown pressure destroying the outer shell of your ship.
Mayday! Mayday!
Outer shell is collapsing. The hull has been breached.
Mayday!
All passengers, lock down in your entertainment pods immediately.
So smoky.
Maintenance robot, stand by for further instructions.
Affirmative.
Shutter.
Crashed it, crashed it, hit my head, crashed it. And from this moment on, Shutter, the shuttle maintenance robot, and Chris Shue, Astro artist, rotate endlessly in orbit around an unknown planet. Dream. His dreams really made no sense. Dream. He awakened confused almost every day or night or whatever it was.
want to thank everyone who contributed to Serenda's Kickstarter campaign for her breast augmentation.
Lady, you're about to drop off. Thank you.
Place of origin. I was birthed from the cosmic egg.
I told them I put it in their late night suppository.
Bruce is going to jail.
Have you run afoul of the CIA?
I didn't see what you ate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
See, yeah. See, I had to explain this to my co-host here,
Yeah, yeah.
Mr. Mux Blank, by the way, that basically, because he was like, man, this doesn't make sense.
It just goes
But
by.
I told him, I was like, dude, you're looking at it wrong. You see, I am one of those, Cliff Notes guys,
Yeah.
so, and I don't even read the whole Cliff Notes.
Yeah.
I just scan over it, when you have to do those book reports, right?
Yeah.
So, anyhow, this is making perfect sense because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
speeding through the show,
I mean, it's
which
a-
is exactly how I watch it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, dude, I got to watch that
Yeah,
show.
and it's a promo for the show, so it's
Yeah,
I guess,
and
guess
he's gonna
quick little clips
we got
and-
one that we're gonna be playing later.
Yeah, yeah, in a
and it's like a
second, yeah.
music video,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
And like they have a bunch of different stuff on their YouTube. It's like, so the show is called the Dragonsail Puppet Variety Show.
Yeah,
All right, and so that's the show, the overall show, and then there's different things like music videos, like what we're gonna play coming up next, and then just little clips and little promos and things like that. So it's an interesting project that's coming out of Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah. So now one of the things they mentioned, they have a new album that came out in June, so not too long ago. It was called Journey to the End.
Journey to the End.
And so that's available on the streaming platforms and Bandcamp and all that. So.
Yeah. Now, before I forget,
Yeah.
when we were watching the Chris Yu video,
Yeah.
right? The whole story of it, for the people that couldn't find episode 3, 2, and 1,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Was okay. So the whole storyline is that he's in this space thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like the last person alive, right?
Yeah.
Just floating around,
Floating through
you know,
space.
through space, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And he's doing this whole thing like during the whole heat of the pandemic.
Yeah.
So there was like a whole bunch of people that were like, "Oh yeah, I can totally relate." Right?
Yeah. And he the whole time he's making that piece of artwork
Yeah.
that you see in the background, like throughout the whole series. Yeah.
And I'm sure that when we watched episodes 1, 2, and 3, because I'm a very consistent person,
Yeah.
I made the comment, I wonder if he was floating around, the rings around Uranus.
Somebody called you out
Yeah.
in the chat.
Murph beat me to the punch on this one
Yeah,
today.
he did.
So, I hate to Murph and hate everybody else that's out
Yeah.
there. John Lester and, the ones we saw.
The Instant Smile.
Instant Smile, yeah.
Aaron and Greg, yeah.
Yeah, we went to their show. Dude, they
Thanks
jam
for
out.
joining
So
us.
whenever they have the next one, you got to make sure you check it out.
They are going to be at the show on Sunday.
Really?
Yeah. And we
They're
got
actually playing here?
we got a video from them coming up later, so we'll
Oh, dude,
we'll
and
get
we
to
got one
that.
playing on the show, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you're going to have to stay tuned for that one. That's
Here's
gonna be
another picture in the background from Vox Garbles.
cool. Oh, yeah.
Pretty cool one here. Oh, look, my hand disappears into it.
Yeah.
Woo, and then comes out the
Right
other
through
end.
it at Uranus, yeah.
So, yeah, that's a really cool picture there. Yeah. I thought these would go really good as backdrops on all the scenes. So,
Well, especially since we're seeing so much of that JWST stuff. And this
Yeah.
also looks like some of the space Martians they might be able to see, when they look deep enough.
yeah. So,
Incidentally, I was wondering about that. Like, how they say that they're looking back and they can see all the way to, like, before the Big Bang.
yeah, I don't know about
How the hell do they know they're looking at that?
Yeah,
Maybe it was another Big Bang after that one.
exactly. Oh, I'm hearing feedback.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so before we move on real quick, I wanted to give a shout out to Franny's Pharmacy.
Yes.
I went down there this week and I took my brother He's my brother. He deals with some pain and anxiety sometimes, stuff from that pain.
Right.
And so I took him down there because we had Franny's Pharmacy here in the studio, and we interviewed him, and they were talking about how good their stuff is. So
and I didn't tell you this beforehand because you were busy talking to some of our guests that are getting ready for that, right?
Yeah.
But actually, I think you were directing the helicopter.
Yeah.
But they had given us some of those Delta 8 flowers, cigarette things, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I'd smoke one before the show.
Yeah.
Definitely worth it.
Well, wait till you try this. I already opened this up and tried it. I had to. I couldn't wait. But here, let me get you a piece. So this is what I got. My brother got some stuff from them, but I got this thing.
Okay.
Hey, Scott, you want a piece? Here, I'm going to throw it to you. Shit.
It's over there somewhere.
All right. Anyways, so.
Oh, this is good.
Isn't that awesome?
Got a real good flavor.
Here, read it.
It says,
anyways, yeah.
White Belgian chocolate, chai.
Yeah, chai flavor.
Yeah, 200 milligrams of Delta 8. Oh, interesting. This should be pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So it says you're supposed to just take one little of those squares, so that's what we just ate. Anyways, it's really tasty.
No, that's not the X-Lax one, is it?
What? No, it won't X-Lax anything.
Yeah, okay, I was hoping
Except
for...
maybe the demons. It's
Yeah,
gonna get the demons out. But anyways, I just wanted to give a shout out to them because we went down there this week, and they were really awesome. Pocket, I talked with Pocket down there, so go in there, say hi to Pocket at Franny's Pharmacy.
Tell them the Joker sent you.
I think this was $20.
Yeah,
So
that's not bad though. But
you're not
that
supposed
is really
to eat.
good though.
You're not supposed to eat the whole chocolate bar.
Right.
Like it won't kill you, but it'll put you into space. All right.
Okay, yeah.
You'll be floating out in space with Chris Shue.
Right, and then it'll all be about Uranus.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on. We've got the Dragonsail puppets music video called "Closing In." So we're gonna play that, and then we're gonna have some Vox Garbles coming up a little bit after that. So we'll be back in a minute.
Already there. Well, stay in the dance with your familiar. What to do, what to do. Tired of watching these streaming services. Guess I'll look over at my VHS collection. What have we got here? Anime. More anime. Some spooky shit, not feeling too spooky today. Down here we got some classic dramas. Visual arts, getting warm, beautiful, but no, CGI, sci-fi, whatever in the fuck. Oh, naughty. Surreal shits and comedy. I really need to rearrange my VHS collection. SLC Punk, I've seen that about 5,000 times. Natural Born Killers, no. What is this? Athens VHS Fest 2022. When did this get into my collection? Athens' probably first ever VHS Fest, an event for collectors, vendors, filmmakers, and analog-loving geeks, Saturday, October 15, 2022, at JOKERJOKER Gallery. Can't fucking open this thing. Okay. Sparkly. I like that. Yes. Indeed. Let's go ahead and pop this sparkly tape in.
What is it? That's a biscuit table.
I don't know
All
if
right.
I don't know if they can hear me, but
Yes.
we can hear the studio over there. You guys.
Yeah. So,
Alright.
yeah, that
So-
was Van Garbles, or Vox Garbles.
Vox Garbles,
Vox
yeah.
Garbles, yes.
All right, we can hear you in the studio.
And we're looking at something weird, but on there that has nothing to do with whatever. Mr. Rogers going
I
crazy
gotta
or
yell at
something.
them so they can hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, there we go. We got the sound out of there. All right. I don't know if everybody in the chat can hear that or not. Could hear that or not, but
Right.
it was in our ears and I couldn't even hear myself.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't hear that either, but
Yeah. So that was Vox Garbles
Vox
there.
Garbles,
So
yeah.
Vox Garbles being a filmmaker and 2D, 3D, 2D artist, computer graphics artist. That video was what was the name? It was Byron Bailey. It was the artist who did the music, and Love Like in the Movies is the name of the piece. And Vox Garbles did the film, the video for that.
that was cool.
Yeah. Can we move that off the screen?
Yeah, you know what? It's funny. We're
Yeah,
wow, there
we
I am.
go. Now
Yeah.
we can. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. What do we have coming up next? We got some more Vox Garbles. Was it?
Oh yeah,
there
but
was-
we also after that we're
Yeah.
gonna have somebody alive.
Yeah, yeah. And before we get to that, though, we forgot the VHS Fest. We also saw that video back there. The VHS Fest is coming October 15th.
October the 15th. It's like what, 12 to 9?
Yeah, 12 to 9 p.m. It'd be like an all-day kind of thing.
Right.
Kind of
Lots
like
of vendors there.
yeah. We were
Lots of VHS tapes.
we were talking about it yesterday, and I was kind of describing like it's a flea market type atmosphere,
Right.
but with artists and performers, and like so there's going to be different artists selling VHSs that has their stuff on it. Like I'm going to have something available.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, let me
But-
just say this, okay? For all of our, for our friends out there that have a partner, so, he, her, or they, right? That basically has been nagging them for years. Dude, why do you still have that VHS tape player, right?
Yep.
Now is the time to say, something? I knew a date like this was going to be happening.
Yep.
And that day would be October the 15th.
Yep. At the Joker
At the
Gallery.
Joker Gallery.
Yep. So we will be talking about that more over the next couple of weeks, and so we'll be announcing performers and things
Yeah.
like that.
But,
so,
I do have to say this. And all the love to Brad, right?
yeah,
Bad Straples.
bad Staples.
Bad Straples, right?
Yeah.
Dude, it looked like the start of a porno.
It did.
It
yeah.
just did. I just was waiting for the ding dong, and all of a sudden, here comes the pizza guy or the pizza girl, or
Well, maybe
know.
that was his intention, and maybe that's only part A.
yeah,
Maybe it's to be continued.
right. It could be to be continued. Yeah,
Yeah. So it might get saucy. I don't know. We'll
right.
see.
Yeah,
Yeah. But he's actually I think he's taking that video that VHS that he was showing in the commercial there, and around town he's going to be putting them out in different places. So if you live in Athens, you got to go out and look. I don't know where we're not sure where they're all going to be just yet, but he's going to scatter them about Athens, and you're going to go out and find one.
okay.
Because
Okay.
they're like he's only making a couple of them, and he's just putting them out there. It's just for free. So
Nice.
yeah, so be on the lookout for that. And if you're like Rick was saying, if you've got some VHS you want to sell, if you want to
Or
come
buy.
you want to collect
Dude, yeah.
some
I mean,
stuff. There's going to be all kinds of weird
now
stuff.
is the time
available.
to get more, because some of these are going to be like limited edition exclusive,
Yeah,
and you can
yeah.
only get them here.
And there might even be some bootlegs. I'm not saying
Right.
anything, but maybe. We'll
And
see.
there might even be be food here.
Oh
you
yeah,
never
yeah,
know.
Yeah, so we definitely will have some performers like Josh Anderson. He was in here a couple weeks ago and did some background work for us. That stuff, he's going to be doing some of that at the event. And in fact, we might have him come back on the show soon, so be on the lookout for that. That's going to be fun, doing some live glitch behind us. Let's talk about this again. This is also Vox Garbles. This is another piece that they did. Really cool.
Now,
I like that. Kind of looks a little video game-ish, like you're walking in. You know this. Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff.
But let me say this too.
Well, that stuff in the middle, that's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be there. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
But we had that little contest thing about some promos that we had people doing, right? For the show, right?
Those promos are still up on the channel.
After the show's over, make sure you share that with your friends so that they can vote. Because at the end of the month, we'll be picking a winner.
Yeah. So how many was it? 4 promos we had?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a couple promos there, and the voting process is done by you clicking like on the video.
Right. Exactly.
And then we know that counts as a vote. So.
And you could always subscribe to that. That's even greater. We've had a lot of them. We're almost to 700 now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And we will definitely be having a merch giveaway.
Yeah. Exactly.
But
you had an announcement to make.
Yes. I was thinking about this for a while. Okay, one of our fans actually mentioned this to me.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Okay, this is her idea.
I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah, this was not my idea.
Oh, okay.
But she said we've got a lot of animators out there.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah, artists of all
kinds.
kinds.
We kind of need a caricature of the two of us, right?
Yeah.
So what we could do is we could kind of like do a 3D thing of our head too, right? And
are we going to take mug shots so people can use that as reference?
Right.
Okay.
So basically, all right.
Okay.
So here's the deal.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna have a contest to see who does the best caricatures of both of us.
Yeah. There you go.
And the winner of that, their caricature will be on the next Joker TV shirt. Now you see, we each got.
Yeah, we got our Joker shirts on right now.
But they'll also get free, free shirts themselves.
Yeah.
And a whole merch kit and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
From some of the artists that have been here playing.
Not just on the shirts, but I'm thinking like we want to do like a little intro for the show where it's like it shows our faces there and says our name and everything. I don't know, something I've been thinking about trying to put together, and so like if we have those pictures drawn, then I'll be using that. So
right. Yeah.
So if you can draw or paint or whatever, I mean markers, however you want to do this, draw a picture of us. We'll get those mug shots out soon.
Right, and we've already had, some people that have submitted some stuff, and it's been pretty good. So, we're looking for to see who's going to be good enough to get theirs on the shirt.
Hell yeah. There you go. I think that's a great idea.
And you notice that yours finally came in.
Yeah, my shirt.
You're actually wearing, the uniform shirts now. Yeah.
Here, I gotta stand up for a second. Here, hold on. I'm actually wearing the Joker shorts.
Oh, my God, yeah.
So I got my shorts in. They're like swimming trunks. They're kind of like an athletic, stretchy kind of fabric, and the pockets are like mesh pockets. So
and they come in all sizes.
Yeah, they come in all sizes. Yeah, so
from 10x small all the way up to 10x large.
I don't know about that. Maybe
yeah.
I don't know what's the highest that we go to.
Yeah.
But yeah, get your shorts. They're on the website right now. JokerJokertv.com.
JokerJokertv.com.
All right. So enough plugging ourselves. Let's talk about Vox Garbles. They're next, and then in just a second, we're gonna have Andy Del Petty live in the studio. So we'll see you in just a bit. Joker, Joker, Joker TV.
You, I must admit, I'm having a hard time with my thinking and the moments of a day that's been so long ago revered. Feeling tired and weakened, but I'm not yet done running, and the meaning of the past just seems to fade into the clear. Keep the faith, I tell myself, though my facial hair's become a living hell. The yard just dust this time of year, and I can't wash the mud from between my ears. And there stands your alleged son in the gravel driver with the yard work done. He can't run away and he can't come home, 'cause you can build up a world in a new time zone. The only one for thee is me. The only one for thee is me. Waiting on the one with the illusion of two. The only one for thee is me. A wolf arrives as a familiar face, as an echo bouncing off a glacial lake, and the moon comes shining with its silver threads, and those icy stars have so long been dead. A gray November brings a trembling sun, and a heart like a fish splashing in the blood. The things I do but then forget, too worried about my own regrets. The only one for thee is me. The only one for thee is me. Waiting on the one with the illusion of two. The only one for thee is me. I left my home and all that was, but nothing growing and all that dying. A heart that's small only pumps less blood and grows less fond of the stranger's fooling. And stranger she was once to me, like a roadside bulb that soon was blooming. A stranger was her onion skin, winter grew hard, soon was cooling. I took my leave, I made my vow. I crossed the line, I brought my hound. To Sago Canyon, to the Dow. My feet were free, a foot off the ground. Got flat iron hills, looks like mounds of sugar. The first snows will fall from the Denver basement. And from the dark, the shadow emerges. But no more time I give to her. Drove back roads all the way, so I missed the toll, and to your door I strayed. The fire and wine is so we warm, and the blanket of old. And hey, isn't it lovely? Blue jeans by the fire, breadcrumbs on the table and the cat wants it. We lift out the wine all night, the air would help it age. In the dawn I took a hike to look for chanterelles along the way, but my hunting was no good, so we won't blanket of old. And hey, isn't it lovely? You're there in the morning light, with coffee to wake my eyes, breadcrumbs on the table and the cat wants in. My last dime, I give you my whole 10. If I could wake up with her each morning, my better self would win. But the night is so cold, and leaving so soon. And hey, isn't it lovely? You're there in the morning light, wake my eyes. The smoke comes through the floorboards and the bread comes out burned. traveled along the roads in a time that's passed away. It was only a legend, some doubters they might say. His vision, it was true, and his goal was quite clear. The day he arrived could be any time of year. He passed through the small towns where he knew that he would find bands of wandering children and a lack of interested minds. With his pamphlets and his postcards, he met his daily needs. Who is the goat man on those pamphlets they would read? He's a man of endurance and full of sacred faith, both for Jehovah and the spirit of the human race. Along in his wagon, led by 30 goats, he traveled this whole world over, from the hills to the coast. Many a child remembers, though now they're fully grown, the ghost of the goat man and the light they were shown. No more will he travel, for his race is surely won. And now he is an old man and a legend to some.
That was awesome, guys.
This is awesome.
I want my Joker TV.
Watching
presents itself simultaneously as society itself, as a part of society, and as a means of unification. But due to the very fact that this sector is separate, it is in reality the domain of delusion, false consciousness. Unification is achieved through nothing but an official language of universal separation.
Pretty funny. I think, okay.
All right, that was Instant Smile.
I don't see us.
I know, we're coming in. Eileen's doing her best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I need to even change the camera battery or not. Hopefully,
yeah, I mean, that's
good
you
too.
right there. So
yeah, there I am.
I can
yeah,
see. I can see us
yeah.
a little bit. There's my hand.
Right,
yeah.
and you can see the whole 3D effect. You know, it looks like I'm in front and he's behind.
Yeah.
And
Iylene, you can pull down the from the overlays window where it says Mux and Rick. You can pull those down, and we'll be just ready to go. The ones that are up above that.
Yeah. You got to hit that secret button.
Yeah, okay. Well,
but dude, that
nobody
music
can see
from
what
Instant Smile was awesome.
Yeah, nobody can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, me neither.
But yeah, that was the Instant Smile there. Spectacular Time. Is that right? Am I reading that right? Yeah, Spectacular Time.
Spectacular
and,
Time.
And in the chat, Instant Smiles in there said, this is the first video I ever made. So, so excited to have a green screen.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we were super excited to get green screens here. Yeah.
Dude, it's like,
yeah.
You know, I look forward to the Amazon guy showing up.
With green screens.
Well, with no matter what. I mean, anytime the Amazon guy shows up at your house, you're like, yes.
So talking about green screens, we were able to put stuff in the background like this. Like this is another piece from Vox Garbles. Right around us here.
Yeah.
All right. So are those guys ready to come in? You guys ready to come in? Yeah. All right. Bring them in. Bring them in.
Well, man, you guys.
Number 10.
Number 10. Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. There we go.
There they are. Cool.
Andy Del Petty.
Welcome to the show. So introduce yourself, selves, and tell us.
I'm Tino.
Yeah.
I'm Andy.
All right. And Tino, you are is this like you're joining him for this tour, or is this a regular thing that you're working with him?
Andy showed up to my house in Florida, and I just hopped in the van. So.
And that's how it works sometimes, you know. Honestly, like I did a tour one time, and I picked up some hitchhikers, and they joined the show for the rest of the tour, and we became good friends after that. So tell us about this tour you guys been on. We were talking before the show. You were saying like since March. You've been touring?
Well, we moved a friend of ours from San Francisco to New York City in March, so we traveled across the country then. And then I went out to the west towards Oregon, Washington State, and all going through Iowa and Montana and Idaho and South Dakota and all these places. Did a loop through the Northwest and then drove back to North Dakota, which state I'd never been to.
So you're moving somebody. Did you?
This was a tour, but that.
Did you do shows like during the moving?
Well, the moving we didn't do shows, but this tour was the last 2 months.
Okay,
and there was a bunch of shows then, and so we've been to like 27 states this year.
Yeah. Wow.
So trying to make up for lost time.
For all the COVID lost time.
Yeah. Now, see, last week I was liking your sound, and the video that we watched was one that you was shot in France. Yeah. And dude, that was just so cool.
Yeah, that's a friend of mine named Nicolas Drolk, who's a filmmaker in Nancy, France, and he was doing a kind of a series where he'd film a lot of American musicians who were touring through his small town, and he'd wake them up at about 6 in the morning and be like, "Hey, let's do an interview.
Nice.
Can I film you?" And I was the first one on that, so he kind of got the idea, and then he kind of released it as a whole film called The Bungalow Sessions.
Yeah, I noticed it was episode 1.
Yeah. Yeah, is there an episode 2?
Oh yeah.
How many did he end up like? Is he still doing this or?
No, it was kind of a short thing he did. Okay. He did over the course of like 2 years maybe, but he has about 6 or 7 people.
Oh, awesome.
On the whole film.
Awesome. Maybe we'll have to see if we can get in touch with him, see if we can play some of those other ones. You know, that because it was a really cool. Like I don't know if they're all filmed in the same way or not, but like you had a little spot you were kind of kneeling down and talking. And
I was up in the in front of the garage kind of his house.
Oh, okay.
And then some of the episodes are like in the garage. And
oh, nice. Okay.
It's just like an old house in 1700s or something.
So what? I mean, so that was like you said that was 7 years ago. What was it like? Touring through Europe 7 years ago. I'm sure it's changed now, but
yeah, I haven't been back in the last few years, but it was great. I was there 2015, and then I went back again in 2019 several times. But yeah, it was great being over there, touring all through France and Spain, Italy, England, Ireland, Switzerland, Germany, Netherlands, Turkey. I started going over there when I was like 21.
Oh wow.
Released a record on a label in Switzerland, and then just started from there.
Wow.
Now, how many instruments do you play?
I do guitar and then mostly guitar and banjo. Then I can do like some stuff on piano, kind of organ.
Oh, nice.
A little bit.
Yeah, cool.
Now, what got you started in the whole thing?
Oh, probably just like listening to punk music when I was 13, 14.
Okay. You know, last couple of weeks we've been talking about punk music a lot.
And I mean, in that video where we mentioned, you name dropped a bunch of literary artists and things that also inspired you in different ways. Like, tell us about that. How does that work into the music?
Oh, well, I felt like it's all kind of in the same vein. It's just different, perspectives and different ways to look at life experiences. Sometimes it makes more sense to write about it or make a movie or paint it or write a song or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, with as far as your travels go, I mean, how hard was it to get all that going? Because I mean, it sounded like in the video that we saw last time or last week, basically, you were talking about, hey, you've done like a whole bunch of different jobs, to make ends meet to whatever. Is that still what you do?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I'm always trying to think, what am I doing in 3 or 4 or 5 months?
Yeah.
Where am I going to be on tour?
Yeah.
And like, can I, how can I afford to make that happen? Like finding like short-term sort of jobs that aren't too like, soul crushing or whatever.
Yeah.
Now,
but you also kind of learn the whole way too.
Besides what your tour is now, like any parts of the planet you want to explore that you haven't been to yet?
Oh, I'd love to go like South America.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
That'd be great.
So you're in the North Carolina area. What area are you?
I'm in Marshall, which is about 25 minutes north of Asheville.
Okay.
Okay. We were in Asheville. In fact, we also went to that. What was that? The museum for pinball machines.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. We interviewed those guys and had them on the show too. So yeah, that was really cool.
Right.
But okay, cool. So you mentioned that you had something recently that you released, or
yeah, I did a I recorded 2 songs in France and 2 songs in Mexico.
Yeah.
In 2019, and then I had a friend of mine. I sent him to some people, and my friend passed along to a guy in Seattle, and he had a new label, and he's released like about 25 people since since like 2021. I mean,
yeah.
You know, making
what's
awesome
the label?
It's called American Standard Time.
American
Records.
Standard Time. Okay.
And I got in touch with some folks out there, and on like New Year's Day of this year, and we put together a tour for about 2 months. And just made it happen. I wanted to go back out to the Northwest.
Yeah, yeah. I've always wanted to tour Northwest.
Especially in the summer.
Yeah, never been able to. I made it as far as like L.A. and we got out there because we had we did some recording because right before the pandemic we were recording, getting ready to release an album too.
Yeah.
You know, so like you were talking about that album you had recorded previously.
Yeah.
And then the pandemic kind of slowed you down.
Yeah.
On that.
Yeah. So how did the pandemic affect your ability to, travel and also, create your art?
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, I mean, it stopped me pretty hard. I mean, I just kind of focused on digging holes in Marshall and planning things and, trying to keep music going and all as much as I could. But I definitely wasn't playing any shows until well into the year. I played like at someone's like little farm festival kind of thing, and that kind of like a lot of outdoor stuff, and then
so you got to dig in at home is pretty much.
Yeah, for sure.
And you had, when we first talked to each other online, you had mentioned that you had bought a piece of property or something.
Yeah, up in Marshall. I bought some acres up there, and
that's nice.
It's been an interesting experience. It's like 10 steps back for 1 step forward.
Sure, yeah.
Been living in a school bus up there and getting things rolling.
Yeah, you see that school bus out back?
I
lived in that for a while too.
Cool.
Now, if somebody wants to, find your music or even buy it, or find you, how can they do that?
Oh, you can go to either Bandcamp at Andy Del Petty.
Del Petty.
Or through the record label has the tapes, American Standard Time Records.
American Standard Time Records.
And they're on Instagram as American Standard Gram, I think.
American Standard Gram.
I linked to your Bandcamp.
Yeah. So we got them in there, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be able to find that.
So, what inspires you when you're traveling? What inspires you when you're writing songs?
Oh, a mix of what's happened to me or what happens to me, but also like just kind of traveling around and, digging into what's kind of the weirdness of the area you're in, like going to old cemeteries and things like that. And then just researching the history of places and kind of, like the song I played, Ghost the Goat Man, is about a traveling preacher who lived in a wagon that was led by sometimes up to 30 goats. And he traveled around the whole U.S. He went up to California and, before the interstates and all. And I had some family members who remember seeing him in Alabama because he was still alive in the early 2000s. He was like 105.
Wow.
And just like finding out about characters like that. And I don't know. Just
because every town has one of those.
Yeah,
somebody that everybody sees out at the bar, or somebody that's walking down the street that does weird things.
Yeah, I went to a bar in Portland, and there's a guy who was who's like, it's a lot of old hippies dancing around, all this, but this guy was like the best dancer, and he's about 85 or something. But he was a homeless guy who lived under a bridge, but he had ran for mayor of Portland a bunch, and he had been an original dancer on American Bandstand back in the early 60s.
What? Really?
So he was like a really professional dancer at one point.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. Wow. So
you always wonder what happened, because I used to watch that show when I was a kid. Yeah. Dude, I thought these guys all went off to stardom. Imagine my chagrin to find out one of them was 80 and homeless.
Living under a bridge.
Living under a bridge.
Yeah.
Dancing at the bar in Portland.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, you got to meet him. Yeah, I mean, on the road, like you always have crazy stories being on the road.
Yeah.
Bumping into weird people. We ran into somebody that was like secretly growing weed above some venue one time. And we were like, wow, thanks for the invite into here. Like, it's just weird stuff you see everywhere that you go,
Oh, yeah.
But
so where do you get your next shows coming up?
I'm playing in Richmond, Virginia on Saturday at a place called Black Iris.
Black Iris in Richmond, Virginia. Well, now, what time's that show?
Oh, about 8 o'clock.
So you might want to get there early because, that place really packs out, and this show is probably going to sell out.
Yeah, probably. Yep. So, do you do any other projects besides this?
I mean, I do some. I like to do some art, some drawing, and I like to make some little collage films and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But mostly music.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, we really appreciate you jamming out with us here at Joker Joker. I mean, and we're now huge fans.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Totally.
So send us some more stuff. We want to see you both in the future.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
All right. Well, let's. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
We're gonna move on to the next. Yeah. Good. Yeah. There you go. Okay. So we've got. Everything's off kilter a little bit. I think that's after we're in the other studio over there, and we have to move everything back over here.
See, this is how the Hubble people felt.
Yeah.
They were kind of like off, out of focus a little bit, and kind of sitting in the wrong spot type thing.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, Iylene Burmax came in there and did a space flight.
So that was cool having them in the studio.
Oh yeah, dude, they are awesome.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so mentioning people we have in the studio, the next video that we're going to be watching, the Til Palms, down the street. This is a demo that they sent us specifically so that we could play it on the show. I don't think that anybody's really shown this.
So this is basically
seen this before now.
A world premiere.
Yeah, world
right
premiere
here
on
the
Joker
Joker TV.
But Til Palm, Jackson Dodd, and Rozzy King. They will be here next week. Well, no.
You said Rozzy King is going to be here?
Wait. It's not next week. I don't have the date.
Wait.
We'll have to. We'll talk more about it at the end of the show. What the actual date is?
Here
it
like
is.
way down at
September
the bottom.
1st. So it's not next week, but
it's getting close.
It's getting close. So I think it's the week after next week.
Now you see,
right? Is that September 1st? Next week after next week?
Well, September seems like a zillion years away when you're enjoying August.
Yeah, and we're
see, us Geminis, we enjoy August the best. It's like our favorite month.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm a Gemini. I don't know if I would say August is my favorite.
You're kidding. Yeah.
I think October's more my favorite.
Well, that's weird.
Anyways, so here is the demo. This is them. You'll see them recording in the studio. This is the new album that they're working on. They put something out recently on Echo Base Records, which actually we're going to be talking about them later on in the show a little bit more. Here, I lost my place on the notes.
You're in 4B.
Okay, so Echo Base Records. It was called Heartbreak Estates. And that was, I don't have the date when it was released, but I think it was in July. So
back in July, yes.
So that was really new, but they're working on new stuff now already in the studio. These guys are like always cranking it out. That Echo Base Records especially, they're putting out one album a month.
One album a month.
So, they do a lot of recording. But so I think we can expect another Til Palms really soon. But they'll be on the show soon, and here's a little taste of what to expect when you see them on the show. So we'll see you in just a minute.
We gonna walk down the street. There's so much I did on our mind just see. We gonna walk down the street. And like I asked for winter, a fool is in the summer heat. Now we gonna walk down the street. One impression, just what drink was it? While my virgin one cup. No pressure, no pressure to me, yeah. So I'm taking so long, I'm mistaken. I'm this place. Walk down the street. Yeah, yeah. I feel this midsummer heat. Yes, I do. Wanna tell me, wanna tell me for love done it so. Keep on it on it so. Keep running slow. Hey, I feel something, midsummer seed. I feel it on like concrete. Hey, I wanna tell you, it's so I feel it. I wanna dream that. Give it for it.
We're Less Dead. We're from Atlanta. This is our first time playing here in Athens. Thank everybody for coming out. I guess we're gonna play maybe 5 or 6 songs. We'll see. We're only going to play a couple more. Y'all come up closer. It's a lot more fun. I promise. Wait.
Unless they use your guys' stuff.
All right, we'll play our last two songs and get them here, and then we'll get out of your way as soon as we can. Hopefully y'all have time. Thank you guys. Hopefully you zoom us up next. We'll see.
Tune in to Joker Joker TV Thursday nights at 6:30 p.m. JokerJokertv.com. All right.
Wow, that was Less Dead.
Less Dead. So that was recorded in our backyard on 7/23. What's that? July 23rd.
Yeah.
We had a show here at the house, and Less Dead was the last band that played that night. The cops showed up right before they got on stage, and the cops gave us till like 10:30. So we were like, okay, we got one more band. So they went on really quick and did what you saw there. So.
Yeah, jammed it out too.
It was awesome. Yeah. So thank you to the nice police officer.
And I'm glad he enjoyed the music. While
Didn't
he was
give
here,
me
too.
a ticket.
Yes, yes, exactly. And he's welcome back anytime. He doesn't have to wear the uniform. And
No, exactly.
Have the police lights on, but
exactly. So that was that. We're gonna have tons of shows happening here this weekend. We got
oh yeah,
two
you were about
shows.
to tell us about that.
So,
what was that Friday show you were talking about?
Well, that's let's see. Let's pull. Well, before we cover this with flyers, let's look at the background. This is a really cool background. This is the last piece that they Vox Garbles sent me.
Oh yeah,
kind of looks like fungus a little bit to me, like mushrooms.
Oh no, I was thinking that it's that you know that plant from with Rick Moranis. With the big
Honey,
plant.
I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no. Or Suddenly Seymour with the.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
funny.
Doesn't it look like he's just
Yeah.
growing up right there?
Yeah, the Seymour.
As a sprout.
Yeah, that's funny.
Suddenly Seymour.
I didn't even get that one. That's funny. Yeah, I thought it looked like the underneath mushrooms, fungus. And stuff like that. I don't know.
I'm not seeing fungus there.
Whatever it is.
It
that's-
looks like a watermelon with a hat on it.
It's
though.
a cool
That's
design.
Kinda cool, yeah.
So thanks to Vox Garble for sending those in.
Yes.
And I guess we should say if you're an artist that does 2D art, it's a little harder to get on our show because you do 2D art. This is a way you could, if you want to submit some art to be used as a background on one of the host scenes like this where the hosts are being seen, and we could put anything back there. So if you've got something that you want to submit for our background, that's welcome. Just send it to tvjokerjoker@gmail.com.
tvjokerjoker@gmail.com.
All right, so this is pretty much the end of the show. We got a bunch of upcoming shows that we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, what kind of shows we have coming up?
So, let's bring the first poster up. This is going to be, we kind of got these out of order, but that's okay. This is the Sunday show that's going to be happening.
What's happening Sunday?
So we got Mongo from Atlanta.
Well,
Yeah.
dude, they played here before.
No.
They didn't?
No, this is going to be the first time. We played a Mongo video that Chris Shue, he created the video. And Mongo, the band, Chris Shue's brother is in the band.
Oh,
So,
that is cool, yeah.
If you saw at the end of that Astro Artist video we were playing earlier, it said the Shoe Bros. and that's the two Shoe brothers.
Okay,
'Cause
yeah.
they do a lot of things together. Mongo
See,
is
one of them was
is
on
his
Earth,
brother's
and the
brother.
other one was in space.
Yeah, exactly. So Mongo's going to be performing. Rat
Instant
Babies.
Smile's going to be there too. I heard.
Instant Smile. We just played an Instant Smile video just
Yeah,
a couple
and
videos
didn't you
ago.
say something about Rat Babies?
And Rat Babies, that's my band.
Yeah, Rat Babies. Holy Jesus!
We're gonna be. Oh yeah, you got it on the back of
Yeah.
your iPad there. So we're
There it
gonna
is,
have
yeah.
the three artists performing music and out there. This show starts at about 2:00. We're gonna get things kind of going. I think the music doesn't really come on until a little bit later, but we have some vendor. I think we might have some vendors, but we have some live painting that we're going to be doing.
Live painting, yeah.
Of course, here at the Joker Gallery, we have some trails behind our house, which have some weird junk art in the trails. You guys, the guys that are here in the studio, you guys need to check it out before it gets dark. But
Yeah, a lot of people do a lot of filming back there.
Yeah.
Talking about
even
that,
done some filming
dude, I
like
didn't
this.
even mention this. There's an art studio, an actual studio, almost like a Hollywood studio here in Georgia, right here in Athens, Georgia, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's called Athena.
Athena.
Yeah. And okay, so
I've been hearing about this a little bit.
Yeah, I heard. I was reading an article yesterday. Don't ask me where, but they had a 45,000 square acre lot. They have just
45 acre.
Yeah, 45. Yeah. But they just added another 65.
And they just added another 65 acres. So it's like over 100 acres.
Yeah, and they're going to be actually filming live, with movies and TV shows and stuff like
and
that.
And I even looked it up, their website. They were talking about independent filmmakers. I mean, it sounds like a really big studio, so I don't know what they mean by independent filmmakers, because usually independent filmmakers don't really have a budget to be using that big of a place. So I don't know. They might be reasonable rates or something, but yeah, we got to find out. If anybody out there knows more about this, let us know, because we just learned about this recently. Yeah,
right, and we're big fans.
So the next show, the next flyer, this is the Friday show that's going to be happening here at the studio.
Bustock.
The Bupstock.
Bupstock. Okay, now didn't you? I think you looked up the definition of that one.
Yeah, we looked
What'd you find out there?
The word BEWP looked up. We looked it up on the Urban Dictionary, and it basically is referring to boobs.
Boobs. Okay, yeah.
That's what it said. So
now I wonder if there'll be boobs there.
Well, I don't know. I think we'll have to wait and see. I guess.
Yeah.
But with the artists that we do have performing is Fermented Angels, Inakith, John Fernandez,
and Mesmerized by Avon.
Now, I was trying to do searches for Mesmerized by Avon, and all I got is this perfume called Mesmerized.
Right, that's what I've been saying.
That is by Avon.
And I'll wonder if they'll be wearing it while they're playing.
Maybe they'll be giving away samples.
Samples.
We got samples or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that gives you a few days to hook up with an Avon lady. Quick.
Maybe they are Avon people.
Maybe that could be.
Maybe you can order your Mesmerized by Avon from Mesmerized by Avon.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
We'll have to wait and see. So that's Friday here at the studio, and we're going to be doing a little bit of a Joker fundraiser booth, and we're going to have food available. So you come out and
definitely.
get it. We're gonna be cooking some tacos. So
even better.
All right, let's see. What's the next? Let's pull up the Red Line. So this is Red Line. The Beneath Trees people are back in town.
Ooh, nice.
Remember
Beneath
that?
Trees,
They came through. They said they were going to be back, so this is the show.
Jammed it out, too.
So was it Dramamine, Ear Addict, and Beat Up?
Beat Up, yeah, and Beneath Trees.
That's going to be at the Red Line, 7 p.m. It says free with donation. So
nice.
BYOE, bring your own what? E? What is that?
Edibles.
From
Franny's Pharmacy, no doubt.
There you go. Fuck the system, it says.
Okay. Well, I was thinking, they do have that Delta 8. I'm sure they have that in food for them.
Yeah, so that looks like that's going to be a lot of fun. I love the Red Line. Okay, let's see what else we got. What's the next one? After Red Line, we got, the Showgirls Cabaret.
Oh yeah.
So they're going to be doing
Athens Showgirls Cabaret, and they put on an awesome show.
So that's presents Drag for All.
Drag for All.
So I don't.
And I know they're going to have Kelly Divine there.
Yeah, I see Kelly Divine up there. Yep. There's a couple people.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. So that's 8:20. No cover. So I guess that's a free show.
Even better.
Awesome. So that's 8 to 11. So you got to make sure and get there before 8 because, once they start the show, I don't know that they keep letting people in, because it's a burlesque show, cabaret show. So
Well, yeah, and I don't know how naked they'll get. I mean, but that's half the fun is figuring that one out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
All
and the thing is, you should be prepared with a bunch of dollar bills because apparently they get tips.
Oh yeah, they like to get tips.
And
sure.
The good ones get tips, but you also want to tip the bad ones.
Yeah.
Because that makes them feel good.
Yeah, and they like to be, they like when people hoop and holler.
Yes, definitely, yes.
So you got to get there and you got to be like in the spirit to be like
in the spirit
Woo!
of it, yes.
Yeah.
And if
they
you
like
go
that
to the
stuff.
show, and you've never been to one,
Yeah.
you have to let them know, hey, I'm a new person.
Yeah, you got to let them know that you've never, because
Right, and then they basically will teach you how they do the show.
Yeah,
go a little
exactly.
easy on you type thing.
So.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Okay, so after that one, what's the next one? Crowbar.
Crowbar. Oh my
Crowbar
God,
is
that's gonna be
be
at
in
the 40
town.
watt, isn't it?
So this is a big show. Normally,
August the 23rd.
Normally we're talking about smaller bands and stuff like this, but this is a big band. But there was let's see, who's the let me find my notes on that. I'm sorry. Guillotine AD.
Guillotine AD.
That's the local guys that are going to be playing. Yeah, there I can see their name right. Well, if I can point right, it's right over here in the corner. But so yeah, they're going to be.
It's like the eye test for me.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
see
it's
the
too small.
crowbar,
We can't
and
see
I can
it.
see the 40 watt and August the 23rd, 22.
Yeah.
I can kind of read the address a little bit.
There you go. We can see the names a little better.
Okay.
Guess Spirit Adrift.
Special guest, Spirit Adrift.
So I guess that's the band touring with them, but then Guillotine AD is the local band that's playing that. So
CrowbarNola.com.
That's going to be awesome.
What's that? FilthyNastyProductions.com.
Filthy Nasty Productions.
And 40watt.com.
Yeah, so that'll be at the 40 watt. All right, let's see what else we got. We've got an announcement. The Killa Cabbi just put out his a new release on Echo Base Records. We were talking about Echo Base Records earlier.
Yeah. What were we talking about? I know you were mentioning
the
Killer
Pine
Cabbi.
Til Palms guys.
Til Palms, yes.
Pine Til Palms.
Pine Til Palms, yeah.
But this is Killa Cabbi, and this is Screwy Chopper Volume 4, and it's basically like a playlist that I'm not sure exactly why he picked each song or what led him to that, but he picked songs and he did his magic on top.
So we're gonna have to check that one out.
So the like
that
old
one's gonna be
chopped and
good.
screwed kind of magic.
Okay.
Yeah. So really cool stuff. Killa Cabbi.
Killa Cabbi.
Yeah. So that I got the link straight to that album in the description.
Real quick. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have been watching some news stories about stuff like this. This is definitely, just in case Homeland Security's watching, this has nothing to do with anything that actually happened.
No, what?
And, we have to mention that because it says Killa Cabbi.
Oh, Killa Cabbi.
You don't want to,
no.
and it's not even spelled right.
Yeah.
So, it's not the cabbies, and we love all the Uber and Lyft people and all your ground people. So I have to say that. That's just to, for legal purposes. We don't want to make sure anybody gets in trouble or anything like that.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. He's been going by Killa Cabbi for a while. Originally, I kind of, knew him as Cabbage Looper.
Oh, okay, that one. Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, he's cool.
So Killa Cabbi's more his, his other persona, his other project that he does.
His secret identity.
Yeah, secret identity. So, but that album that's the August release for the Echo Base Records, because the Echo Base Records I was mentioning earlier, they put out one release a month,
right,
for this last 7 years now or so, and so this is the July release was the Pine Til Palms, and then the newest one I believe is the Killa Cabbi release. So
now this whole release thing has been going consistently, despite him a devastating setback with his entire house and farm burned down.
Burned to the ground.
Lost all of his chickens and turkeys.
All his equipment.
And, mushrooms and eggs and everything that he was growing. It all got all fried and scrambled.
Yeah.
Over easy.
And the bees.
Yeah. His bees got that. Well, they ran for it.
Yeah.
Because they saw the fire.
Yeah.
But all of his honey was destroyed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It was
So,
tainted,
but he's still imagining
still doing releases, still
releases,
making stuff happen. So
any way you can support him, would be gratefully appreciative. Don't we have
buy
that
one of his
thing
records
on the Didn't we have a fundraiser going for him?
Yeah. I think the fundraiser still may be going, but at this point, I think he wants people to go to the record label.
Yeah,
and just,
buy his album.
Just buy stuff off the record label.
Right.
That if you want to donate money. And support those artists because that in turn supports him, lets him keep doing what he's doing. So,
unfortunately, his insurance didn't cover him on that one.
No.
So, he's toughing it out. So anything that you can do, maybe buy like 5 albums at a time.
There you go. Yeah.
That
So let's see what else we got. Coming up live in the studio, August 25th. So that's next week. Brasher Media. They're going to be here. They film a lot of music videos in town with and they did coverage of the
Athens Hip Hop Award too.
The Hip Hop Awards. Yeah, exactly. They've been covering a lot of the events happening around here. So we're going to have them on. We're going to talk to them. What brought them to Athens and what they're doing. So, and then as we mentioned earlier, the next week after that, Til Palms, Jackson Dodd. And featuring Rozzy King. They're going to be here in the studio. I think next week we actually have another video from them to play.
That's going to be awesome.
And then we'll have them here live in studio. And then a little bit further off, September 11th, we're going to have Freak Fest 22, which is Freak Fest 2022, happening here in the yard. Another event in the yard of the studio. And then October 15th, the VHS Fest.
VHS Fest.
So a lot to look forward to. And some of those things we're going to talk about more next week or the following week after that. But we'll keep you up to date.
Now, I wanted to do a special thanks for all the people that help make this show possible.
Yeah.
We got Crazy Chris behind the controls.
Yeah.
And also our one and only Mr. T.Chodd, executive producer.
Yeah.
Iylene Burmax and Chatty Cathy,
yeah.
Our house interns, and Mr. Mux Blank.
And Rick Schott Ricochet. And then we live in the studio, we had Andy Del Petty. Thank you guys for coming in. And we didn't get to talk about this, but I want to mention it real quick. What was TVA was one of the other projects that you did, and so we'll maybe we'll be talking about this more again in the coming episodes. But be on the lookout. I'll try to drop that maybe a link in the description of this video so that people can follow it up. So. And then what else? What else do we have?
Well, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, dude, on my
all the normal
one of my
stuff.
a couple of my shows that I've been watching. I've been watching a lot of YouTube shows. Okay?
Yeah.
Travel Dan, I'm a big fan, and also the space one. The Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Star Talk.
Star Talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I hope they didn't mind me putting the Uranus commas on their last post. I just had to be funny.
Yeah.
But I noticed that they always say, hey, yeah, when you get to like 500,000 subscribers, you get to go on something cool. So, anyway.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, when you, as soon as they hit like 500,000 subscribers or something like that, they always have this number. And it must be close because... why would they offer it, right? But they were offering some type of thing. So I'm sure that, hey, if we can get to 700, we might be able to give some stuff away.
We're almost to 700.
Almost, yeah.
How far are we from 700?
I know, it was like 683, I think, last
20,
time we checked. Yeah.
Yeah, so we got like 17.
17,
So if there's 17 people watching right now and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe, and then we'll hit 700.
Right, exactly.
And we'll give away some prizes.
Yeah.
Yeah, every 100 we hit, we give away more prizes.
Yes.
Like, I don't know how we can afford this. We're giving away all these prizes.
I don't know. Yeah, well, hopefully, we can, we'll have to have one of those fly sign things, Need merch.
Well, if you want to donate to the show, you can do so on our website. So just go there.
And these T-shirts that we do have available, and the shorts.
I didn't realize you were wearing your shirt today.
Yeah.
When I put my shirt on, yeah.
Wow, yeah, I'm telling you. And you even have the shoes on.
Yeah, well, I'm not wearing the shoes.
You got the original shoes.
But I thought about wearing, because then I have a whole...
Yeah, then you had the new shoes. You would have had the entire ensemble.
I have the entire ensemble going on. The shoes, shorts, T-shirt. We need to make some, like, Joker TV underwear.
But, all of the stuff that you see on the show, including the last set of shoes.
Yeah.
Dude, they're all priced extremely affordable.
Oh, yeah, it's all on our website.
And they're really good quality, and they're real comfortable. So, and it would help us out a lot, too.
All right, so we're going to end the show now?
Dude, I was waiting on you.
All right, bye, everybody.
Bye.
Woo.